What's going on, guys? Gaby coming at you again today. Today I'm going to be working on my scx10 honcho. I did end up breaking a hub on that, so I went to my local hobby shop, picked up some RC four-wheel drive aluminum knuckles. So we're basically just going to throw those on today, and figured since I have some work to do, might as well film it too. So I'm going to put the camera and the tripod here, get you a better angle, and I'll just go through with the process of replacing the knuckle on one. Before we start working on it here, I just wanted to show you kind of a close-up of these RC four-wheel drive hubs. So I got them right here. They're really nice aluminum. They're CNC'd. They got the nice RC four-wheel drive logo right there. They also indicate, right from left. Not that it's that hard to figure it out, but it is a nice touch. The machining's pretty nice. There is a couple spots that you can kind of see, but they're not like real deep or nothing that's going to affect anything. But these came in at 25 bucks, like I said, from my local hobby shop. So for 25 bucks, the fact that it's a CNC aluminum part alone makes it worth it. But you do get both of them. I also picked up some of the screws that go to mounting these up to the axle. I lost one when it broke, so I was going to explain how I broke it here in a minute. But and then the other one is kind of worn out from it only having the one in there. So I bought a couple here, and then I'll have some extra too. Other than that, I'm going to take you to the truck here. Okay, so here I already have the hub, or the knuckle off the hub here. On my front axle, I did buy Racing aluminum axle with the RC four-wheel drive hub right here. So this is already aluminum, and my axle itself is already aluminum. That is just for the front. I've not done the aluminum axle on the rear yet, but that is something I'm going to be doing later on down the road. So I'm just going to get rid of, there's some sand in here, because I did add some sand in my course. So it doesn't get kind of everywhere. So get rid of the sand there. Make sure nothing's in there. And then you can see here I still have my old plastic hub on the wheel. So we're going to take that off. For me, I have these beadlock wheels, which also converts it to an actual 6-lug pattern instead of just the single center nut. So I'll have to take those 6 screws out to get this assembly off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there's the knuckle off of the wheel. I still have this adapter on there that adapts it to the 6-lug, but from here now I can just get that center nut out. So just do that real quick here. Actually, got one right here. And I'll probably need something to stop this from spinning. Just put a big flathead in there. I wish I could remember off the top of my head what brand these beadlocks are. I'll have to find the receipt for it and figure it out, but they're pretty nice. And they are aluminum, so they do add some weight down low, which is nice. It definitely has made a difference with the crawling capability of this truck. And of course, the Hyrex tires that are on here were one of the biggest factors to making it crawl better. Different tires. Alright, so we got that out of there. Now we just need to get our bearings out. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel here and try to clean them up a little bit. Pick tools. If you don't have pick tools, definitely get some. Makes stuff like this a lot easier. Everybody has their method. Sometimes it works better than others, but most of the time this is what I use to get it out. There we go, there's one. And once you have one out, you can usually get to the other side of it and pop it out. Like so. But yeah, how I broke this was, like I said, the one fell out. leaving just the one of them in there, and then that one was trying to support all the weight, and it just kind of ripped it off and broke the tab right here. But that's why we got the aluminum ones, and hopefully that won't happen anymore. That's why I ended up getting the aluminum ones on the front, is because the same thing was happening on the axle side. And I haven't had a problem since. It's been quite a while. But now that plastic one had went. So we're just going to grab our bearings here, clean them up a little bit. Doesn't hurt to spray some WD-40 on them too. And I'm just going to pop that into, well, let me make sure I have the right hub here, which I don't. I need the right one. Pop that in there. Fits in there pretty good. Had no problems getting it in there. It is a little loose, so the bearing can come out just by flipping it over, but it doesn't feel like there's any slop at all, so it pretty much a perfect fit. Just clean up this other bearing. Hit that with some WD-40 as well. Pop that in here. Seems like that's the same story. Yeah. So it'd be nice if they fit it a little bit tighter, but like I said, it doesn't really feel like there's any play there, so I think it'll be pretty solid still. But now we're just going to feed this through the bearings here. If I can keep hold of it. There we go. So that holds it pretty good. We can pop this on here. Make sure it moves nice and smooth there. Definitely, since I'm going into aluminum with it, I am going to want to put some Loctite on there. And I just realized I'm trying to put this on upside down. So let's flip that around. There we go. Alright, so that's good. And I might have a hard time getting the bottom one with getting a shot for you guys. But I'll try my best here. Maybe I'll just lay it on the side. Yeah, that'll do. And lift that up for you here. Get the other screw, more Loctite. So it's in there. It moves pretty good. Now we just got to put the pin through. and then put the adapter on. And we can put the center nut on. Okay, still have to put the wheel and the tire on the hub here, obviously, but I did run into an issue where when I was tightening this all the way, it was kind of binding up, and basically my hex in there has a set screw to hold that hex on there tight, so all I had to do was, you know, tighten up that grub screw that was going into that hex, so that way when you tighten this, it would tighten up against the hex and not push everything all the way against the new RC4 drive knuckle there, and so now it isn't all bound up. And as you can see there, it spins perfectly smooth. Alright, now we just got to replace this side, but since I had you watch me do this side, I'm just going to do a quick time lapse of me doing the other side. Alright, well, I got 5 of the 6 out. I managed to get one of the screws stripped, so I'm going to probably have to drill that one out. So I'm just going to go do that off camera here, and when I come back, this tire will be off. So there you have it, guys. I got it all back together. I did have another screw to put in the one spot for the one that I stripped. It's a black screw and the other ones are chrome, but no big deal. Other than that, I'm good to go. And I also lost the screw for here, so I had to find one to work for that as well. But they're all on there. No binding. Everything works real good. Can't really get a good shot of them with it on there since they kind of sit back in the tire, but alright guys, thanks for watching. That was just me putting on those knuckles. Appreciate you coming to check out the video. If I have to do any more repairs or upgrades down the road, I'll definitely let you know. As far as the other crawler goes, my 55 F100, I need to get a servo for that, some tires. So I'm definitely going to be doing a video on doing those in that truck. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, I'm still currently working on my low C 22X4 build. So keep an eye out for that when that finally gets put together and uploaded. So once again, I appreciate all the views. Appreciate all the new subscribers. It really means a lot. So thank you and have a good day.